memories. Life's memories. Let me talk to you about the tea bag. I actually brought one here. I don't know if you guys do this. We in our house, we make tea by the 10 gallons. We get these great big tea bags. Hang on a second. Man, that's good stuff. You ever smell your tea bag? This is Lipton. This is good stuff. Leave me alone for a minute. You know what it smells like? It smells like fresh cut hay at my grandma's barn up in Hatch, New Mexico. We'd always go up to Hatch, New Mexico, and we'd bale hay. Man, who in this room's ever baled hay? Who in this room even knows what hay is? Okay, thank you. Yeah, thanks. So we would go and bale hay, and I'd always smell the hay. It's like, man. And then how about the smell of fresh Hatch green chili? Oh man, isn't that great stuff? You know, we moved to Alabama for a couple of years, and you just don't know what we have here until you miss it. And you miss the Hatch green chili, and you miss L&J's and Leo's and Little Diner. I mean, all the stuff that kills you fast. Throw Roscoe's in there, and we're set. You know how that goes. It's like, man, if you're going to die, die happy. It's about building memories. It's about building memories. We used to take our nephew Jacob and Ryan. We'd always go out shooting on the weekends when they were younger. We'd go up to the rifle range. We'd always go to Roscoe's before that. And what memories, Ryan? I don't know what was better, shooting or eating the Roscoe's burgers. But it's about a tie, wasn't it? So I wanted to just show you the power of memory, the way God designed us. We remember smells. We remember people. We remember words that people say to us. We remember hurtful words. We remember kind words. Memories. Here's what my mom and dad put in my memory bank as a child. Number one, oatmeal is good. I hate oatmeal. I mean, oatmeal should be used to spackle sheetrock. I think dry oatmeal stops bullets. Exactly. I'm not sure, but not even sure why you'd need it. But hey, guess what I had for breakfast today? Oatmeal, exactly. All right. Listen first before you act. The way I was raised by mom and dad. Discipline. Do your job. We can talk about why you don't want to do it after you do it. That's how I was raised. Here's the job. It's going to get done. You can cry if you want, but we'll talk about it after it's done. Wow. Train up a child the way he should go, and when he is old, he'll not depart from it. Proverbs 22:6. I had that drilled into me from my entire life. Over and over again. You can do anything you set your mind to. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Humility. What you done last week in the past honors doesn't matter. What are you doing today? How are you serving today? Action. Act the way you want to become. You become the way you act. Number 7. I always said, I want to have friends, Dad. He goes, well, act friendly. Act the way you want to become. You'll become the way you act. I want to be happy. Act happy. Act the way you want to become. You'll become the way you act. You reap what you sow. Wow. Life is a state of mind. You create it. Be careful about the memories you choose to remember. They'll change your present. Work before you play. You have unconditional love. Hold your fork right, chew with your mouth closed. Anybody else raised with that one? I just check in. Thank you. Okay. Next one. You'll always get your say, but you won't always get your way. You know, I was a bit of a challenging child. So I'm like, well, why would I even talk if I'm not going to get my way? It's not worth the effort. Next one. Never give up. Persevere through difficult times. This is your character. And always keep a positive attitude, especially when you don't want to. The corollary to number 14 is suck it up, cupcake. So just so you know. All right. So I thought today would be a unique opportunity. And I'm going to do something here that is very risky. I'm going to ask Dad to come up to the podium and be seated over here. So Dad, would you come on up? I want to bring up my father, who's been an elder here at Westside for 30 years. 30 years in one congregation. All right.
What's that right now?
Right here. You bet, Dad. Can't wait to see what happens next. I don't know.
I can't do it way either.
All right, we got his green mic turned up well enough. Let's see. Go ahead and give it a sound check there, Dad.
1, 2, 3.
That'll do it. Of course, one of his hearing aids went out this morning. I guess that's how it goes. But you can hear okay?
Yes.
Good deal, good deal. I wanted Dad to have an opportunity to talk to the body of believers at Westside, the flock he has shepherded for 3 decades, and to gain his wisdom. That's the whole point. What are his memories? So I've got a few leading questions that you can read up there on the screen behind us. I want to ask you, Dad, what your favorite memory of childhood was.
Working on the farm.
Didn't you make a deal with God that if he'd get you off the farm, you'd never go back?
You better believe it.
Got it. Thank you. So even though that's a favorite memory, thank you.
Chopping cotton. Airplane would fly over, and I said, I wish you were here.
If that's a favorite memory, we got trouble. All right. You spent some time in the Navy, didn't you?
A little.
Yeah, a little. In fact, I brought a picture for you all. Take a look at this. This is Dad, right here. Dad was a UDT, the precursor to the Navy SEALs. So this is Dad taking his team back to the USS Tunney circa early 1950s, out of brave men, dark waters. So it's amazing. Yeah, Dad, you were looking pretty buff there at 19. What happened?
How did you work that thing out?
I just snuck that in there on him. There you go. What are your memories of the Navy?
Been so long ago, I forgot.
Any good ones?
Huh?
Didn't you swam with a shark?
Yes, I did.
Uh-huh. You can tell us a shark story?
No.
Oh, you don't want to tell a shark story?
Uh-uh.
Do you want me to tell it?
You what?
Yeah, he's at Hanauma Bay in Hawaii, 40 feet underwater, and this great white comes right up to him, 20 feet long, gets 18 inches away, looks right in his eyes, reaches out and pets it. So you were petting a great white shark? Tell us what it felt like.
Gun in the other.
So petting it in one hand with